Hello, friends. This is Darren Hayes of Pigskin.com. Before we take you to your favorite Sports History Network show, just want to tell you a little bit about some merch that you can pick up that represents your favorite SHN podcast. So far, there's t-shirts, coffee mugs, and even books from some of the authors that do podcasts right here on SHN. Who could buy something better than that, than have the history right from the gentleman that you hear talking about it? But we also are adding things each and every day. And where's that store, may you ask? Well, it's at SportsHistoryNetwork.com. Up at the top, there is the SHN merch button. Click on that. It'll take you right to the store, and you can be representing your favorite podcast and show the world that, hey, on the swag that I'm using, it's the headquarters of sports yesteryear, Sports History Network, and my favorite podcaster, the Sports History Network store. Shop there today. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pigpen, your place for all things great in sports history. And we are going to talk in this sports break about the great events and players that played the games of sport on August 21st through history, and some of their great achievements that they've done, along with their jersey numbers that they may have worn while competing. Now, the jersey numbers we'll talk about today are 3, 14, 21, 18, 6, 34, 5, 10, and number 7. We're going to start off on August 21st, 1901. The Baltimore Orioles pitcher Joe McGinnity is suspended from the National League for punching and spitting on umpire Tom Connolly. Doesn't sound like a very good day in that. It was in the previous day's 5-2 loss to the Detroit Tigers. Now, he had a lifetime suspension at first, but it was later reduced to just 12 days, and probably wouldn't be that in this day and age in Major League Baseball, that's for sure. August 21st, 1926, Chicago White Sox pitcher Ted Lyons no-hits the Boston Red Sox in a 6-0 win in just 67 minutes at Fenway Park. That's a good day's pay there, and just a little over an hour of taking care of a Major League Baseball team. August 21st, 1931, the New York Yankees legend Babe Ruth, who wore number 3, became the first MLB player to hit 600 career home runs as New York defeated the St. Louis Browns 11-7 at Sportsman's Park. August 21st, 1932, Wes Farrell, who wore number 14 for the Cleveland Indians in 1932, became the first MLB pitcher to win 20 games in each of his first 4 seasons. That is a pretty good record there. Must have been a heck of a pitcher. August 21st, 1948, the Cleveland Indians, speaking of them, had a 47-inning scoreless streak, which was broken as future Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Lemon, wearing number 21, gave up a home run to number 18 Aaron Robinson of the Chicago White Sox, and the Indians fall 3-2 to the Sox that day. August 21st, 1967, Kansas City utility player number 6, Ken Harrelson of the A's, became the baseball's first free agent when he is abruptly released by the Athletics. He took his parting shots too, as he called team owner Charlie Finley, quote, a menace to baseball, unquote. Now, Harrelson would end up signing with the Washington Senators just a few days after his release, and would later play for the Cleveland Indians in his career. August 21st, 1982, the American League's MLB Milwaukee Brewers relief pitcher named Raleigh Fingers, in his familiar number 34 jersey, became the first pitcher in the MLB to get save number 300. Fingers was aptly named as he had some of the most wicked pitches that confounded many a batter. And he sported probably the most famous handlebar mustache of all in baseball history. August 21st, 1986, Red Sox Spike Owen, number 5, scored 6 runs in a 24-5 rout of the Cleveland Indians. Seems like the Indians are quite the team in the news for this August 21st. August 21st, 2008, U.S. Olympic women's soccer striker Carly Lloyd, who wore number 10 that year, scored in extra time as the United States beat Brazil 1-0 to take the women's football gold medal at the Beijing Olympics. Quite an accomplishment there for the young ladies of the U.S. August 21st, 2016, hoops great Kevin Durant, wearing number 7, scored 30 points as he and his teammates retained the Olympic men's basketball title for the USA with a comfortable 96-66 win over Serbia at the Rio de Janeiro Games. And that's what we have for Sports History today. We're glad you joined us. We hope you learned a little bit and retained some knowledge, maybe had a great memory from back in the day that you once knew about or once watched even. And we have this going on each and every day of the year. You can get more sports history by going to sportshistorynetwork.com. We have 30 different podcasts that are just bringing you their best of the sports history from all over the world, all eras, and all sports genres. Also, you can go to jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com, our websites, to come up with the greatest articles that are coming out day by day, and we have something new every day, and usually a new podcast or video as well from both of those sites. Also, check out Orville Mulligan, Sports Writer, our audio drama that we do with a part of Number 80 Productions with Oz Davis of Truly the Goats podcast that just brings you a story of early 1920s sports history in a different way, and I think you'll enjoy it. That's orvillemulligan.com. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so
retro
it was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
flowers.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.